The Guitar Center Shuffle. Stay tuned. Changes are abreast. Okay, it's me, Baxter.
And me, Jonathan.
We're here talking about Guitar Center once again because it's fun, it's exciting, and they're trying to fix some stuff right now. So what's happening now in the corporate structure? Like, hey, we're in a bit of trouble. Let's figure this out. We're going to shift and create some prioritized stores in your state.
Yeah, sure.
You might get one.
Okay.
You might get two if you're a massive place. You know, California's going to get a few. But North Carolina, we got one. I think it's Raleigh. They were anointed, and we made the visit there. Derek and I explored it yesterday and saw the goods that it's brought. So what?
Wonderful and amazing.
It felt like almost like a return to 2008.
Okay.
Which is, I think, is a step in the wonderful direction.
Okay. I mean, because we were talking about, I remember the first Guitar Center that I walked into, and it was like, wow, you know. But
well, you know, and like we're obviously jaded.
Sure.
Not really, because I still love going. I still get wow when I walk into guitar stores. It happens. When I went to CME for the first time, I was like, whoa, wow.
Yeah, me too.
Super cool. You know, as a grown man.
Yeah.
But no, they're trying to like get away. Their whole model is to get away from just being the low end Squires, Schecters,
all right,
type of, you know, just the cheap, you know, the in brand house type of things. They're wanting to really beef up the inventory again. So I think they brought in a fellow named Michael Martin, who's sort of overseeing this transition of their 16,000 team employee base as well, and so many stores. And he's trying to figure out how to create, like, you know, hubs of where, I'm assuming that's what he's trying to figure out, where like people can come back to and buy again, like the old days.
Right. So
the good news is you're going to have one of those places maybe near you. The bad news is if you have one of the sort of the D or C level shops, it's probably going to stay D or C or go away.
I mean, it's always kind of been like that anyways, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's sort of always, I mean, I can even remember being the GC in Nashville. In fact, my red Telly, the only reason I was able to buy it is because they had shuffled it around. It was at a store that didn't sell, got moved to another store and didn't sell, and eventually landed in Nashville.
Well, that's what's happening a lot right now.
Right.
It's like they're not just like, it's not just all new inventory direct from Taylor, Martin, Fender, and Gibson. That is happening, but it's also they're sort of cannibalizing some of the stock. It just needs to happen. That's not selling. It's sort of static. They're moving it from other shops, putting it into like to
their big markets, you know, where they're like sort of maybe not flagship stores, but they're
kind of though.
Sort
it's
of
like
primary stores.
I'm proud that like we got one not too far away from us that will be flagship. It was fun getting to go there
for sure.
So so that's the good. So the good parts there is you're going to have a transition of that. The bad part, the part I would have liked to have seen maybe, but I don't know if this is built into their budgetary concerns, is like a renovation.
Right.
I mean, this GC still has the same like pictures of like, you know, Sheryl Crow, Brad Paisley.
Oh yeah.
John Five from 20 years ago.
The hottest new artists.
I mean, it's literally Sheryl Crow from 20 years ago. It just looks amazing on there, but
if it ain't broke, Baxter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But it is broke. That's why they're trying to fix it. And the building's weird. It's like sort of a hodgepodge building that we have, and I still love going there. It's fun. But they probably need to gut renovate the insides too.
I remember the last sort of round of renovation with that crazy noise was, but I liked it. I feel like it should happen more. Like, don't say what you're about to say. Oh my God.
Keep it down there in accounting. I'm gonna get her. But he always does this to us.
I mean, I remember the last round they renovated and they put in those teaching studios and all the shops. You know what I mean? And they made it like the more open kind of floor plan. Like I remember when they did that in Nashville. And I feel like they sort of do that sweeping, and now nothing's happened.
The teaching studios look like a version of Hellraiser. Like when I walked in, it looks so bad. These little black boxes with these little glass windows, they don't fit the aesthetic of the store. They're like almost like they came from the dimension.
Hellraiser. I wanted to be that way.
But it looks like
you don't practice. You're getting the pins through your head.
Oh, I love those guys, the Cenobites.
Cenobites.
If you're not like a Hellraiser aficionado like us, but
there's a whole lore.
Yeah,
never play with the little box thing. What is it called?
God, now I just want
to
find
talking
it.
about.
Yeah, of course, I know what you're talking about. Somebody answer on the thing, and I just can't.
You're ruined.
Darn you, Jonathan.
Sorry.
No, but that looks terrible. Those. I would not want my children going in those little black boxes. I feel like the Cenobites would come out. Nope.
If we've learned nothing in the last few years, it's don't send your children into black boxes with strangers or any boxes.
It's like the Cube, the movies that you can see on Netflix. It's just everything just looks wrong. I mean, the sort of way the acoustic room is set up is just it's how it's been for years. Inventory wise, though, it looks great. It looks much better, but they're not really going for like they say like we're going for the high tier. They're not really entering the custom shop world. Obviously, they're not. They have like one custom shop Fender, no custom shop Gibsons.
Well, like so, and you know, I might be. This is just my obviously experience. Like Raleigh doesn't have a platinum room, right?
No.
So I wonder if that's all being shipped to stores with platinum rooms, like in Nashville or
probably makes sense.
Like
the piece they
Atlanta
had was like an SRV one that would sort of fit to like a more mass appeal. They weren't doing like 1962 Deluxe Closet Classics, sort of the thing that would take a little more discerning look, I guess. It's just SRVs on the pick guard, cool, I'll take it. But they did spend their bang is in the Taylor guitars. They have like $6,000 Taylors.
Would you say on the whole more nicer acoustics than electrics?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still like not a huge selection.
Okay.
It's like the Taylor was decent selection, the Martin was decent, Gibson was not that much.
What about the used stuff? Did you take a peek in there?
Of course, Derek and I went straight to the used stuff.
That's the big reason for going.
We found like a cool Roland bass like amp, it weighed like 1,000 pounds. It was so heavy, but it had like a bright blue side. I was like, what is this? That's cool. We don't need it, but that was cool. That's the fun of guitar centers in cities. You can find like really cool things. We didn't get it. We thought about it for a second. Then it was like, I don't want to carry this ever.
All we need is a Casio digital guitar.
God bless you.
I don't know if you saw the acoustic shop video where they're trying to play bluegrass on it. They fail. It doesn't work. But it made me kind of want one. I was like, man, think of the things we could do.
If you haven't seen the Acoustic Shop's YouTube channel, they're a lot of fun. Those guys, check them out. They do stupid things.
They did a lot of stupid things, but it's fun.
They know
about
fun.
But
that's what we like, because they're like serious bluegrassers that haven't lost their sense of humor, which can happen in that community sometimes. But the best players are always the funniest people you'll meet in the entire universe. So that's sort of like that example of what they do.
It's because of all the mushrooms.
I did. They're microdosing the whole time. I did play that Fender acoustic thing. That was funny. It was hard the new acoustic thing. It's like I can't remember what it's called.
I wrote some series.
It doesn't matter. I played that, but it was cool. And now I will say this. This was the tricky part. We were there for 30 minutes. Not one sales associate talked to us.
Nope.
Sean's gone in as well for 30 to an hour. Not one person talked to him. He spent most of his time in the. I don't know if that's sort of their sales plan is to sort of leave you alone and let you find things.
That's almost good, because there was a while there for Guitar Center. It was almost like blood in the water. I felt like that was true.
That was a long time ago, I feel like.
I don't know.
I would still like to have someone just say hello.
That's the right balance, right? Not,
If there's anything we can do to help you, let us know.
Hounding you.
Bam.
But yeah, say hello would be good. Nice.
But I noticed they were doing like the typical guitar store stuff. Like the one guy was working his tail up behind the counter, and he's doing a restring or doing like a tune up and checking out some strings.
Was he the little GC garage guy? Was he that guy?
He was the dude behind the cash register.
Oh.
Nice guy. And then there's another maybe 4-5 people on team max, I'd guess, but probably 4.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've actually been in Guitar Center, and this was much closer to the whole, the dark times. There was no one in the whole, I don't know if I ever saw an employee and no one spoke to me, but I just was like, man, this is rough. No one's
I know they box everywhere. They're trying to get through.
Yeah, so I didn't
get it.
Didn't hold it against anybody. I was like, okay.
No, I think it still works on a commission scale. It's just changed how it works. So it's
right.
I mean, I hope for the best there, Tom. But no, I'm excited that our GC that's close to us is getting
getting cool stuff.
Is getting the shot of injection of little voids there.
Yeah.
I hope it comes with some proper pump ups with the staff as far as getting them excited to because they're set now. They have all the stuff for the average ticket sale is there. They're ready. They've got some American Pros. They've got all the player stuff. They've got some good Gibsons. They got the expensive Gibsons, the $3,000 ones.
Well, that sets those guys up. I mean, it's rough to go in and work on commission and there's nothing for you to actually sell. That's really hard to make money. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you got everything and you have what people are looking for and they come in, then yeah, maybe those guys can make some money.
No, I hope so. And I hope it's I hope I wish they just get those black boxes of hell. The teaching studios got it. I don't know, just build them somewhere else. I don't know. I just feel like why can't you bring a carpenter in?
No.
It probably costs the same amount. They're soundproof. I'm like, you can. I don't know. You can build soundproof. I could hear the drums coming through, but it wasn't loud. But so it was sound dampening, I would say.
I don't know. I don't know, but hey,
We're wishing the best still. We hope it goes well. You know, we visited Sam Ash last week.
we did.
That was fun and interesting. You know, the part of, check out our video. We did get kicked out.
But they had a nice comment on our video.
Well,
saying
that's from the children of
Yep.
Sammy,
which was much appreciated.
which was awesome.
So that was cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
It was very cool. Yeah. So it was a nice kicking out as well. But check out the video.
Yeah.
It was great people there. The staff was awesome.
I would have enjoyed it more if they had like grabbed you by the seat of your pants and your collar
And, like, bounced
and
you.
actually thrown you out.
Get out of here.
That would have been. I would have laughed.
I would like to see them try to grab you and do that. It would have been like,
They had a couple large dudes.
yeah, but it would have been reverse.
I'm quick
bear
though.
hug.
I'm wily.
And you're oily.
I'm really oily. You'd be amazed to
oil.
see me in person. That's why I glisten on camera.
I do just because I'm a vampire. And I'm a monster, though. I'm a killer.
Whatever.
If you watch Twilight, you get me.
It's like shark skin, like diamonds, sparkling in the sun.
Now I'm thinking like, it's like diamonds, that Rihanna. Oh, help
man.
me. Rihanna, there's a cool video circulating with her holding her baby upside down. It's like, it's priceless. The internet loves it. It's funny watching superstars be parents.
We were behind. Me and Abby, my daughter, were behind my wife and my son because we drove separate to my daughter's dance recital, and she has this little stuffed rabbit that she loves like more than anything. Like she'll fight you over it, like for real she would. But Elijah, my son, in the truck, like held it out the window, and then I was joking about him being like Michael Jackson, but they didn't get it. But it was funny to me.
I love that, though. Was she freaking out?
Oh, she was. Yeah, it was in a parking lot. It was relatively safe, but yeah.
We have the same in our family. It's called Blue Bear, and like my kids just do stuff with their crotches and stuff to defend each other.
know.
It's just it's boys. I don't have any girls.
I was gonna say,
it's a different thing.
Girls different.
Like stick it in their pants.
We had less
No.
of that.
So hey, go check out hopefully you're lucky you have the GC refresh near you. If you don't, say farewell to any of the guitars that used to be there.
The glow up. Can we call this the glow up?
The GC glow up.
I've never used that word before, but it seemed appropriate. The glow up.
What was that thing Derek said when we were all wearing our boots? He was like new boot scooting day or something.
Oh, new boot goofing.
New boot goofing. Thank you.
Yeah.
New boot goofing day.
That's the thing.
Derek got some great new boots. I think they're John Barbados. Is he wearing them?
Nah, he's wearing his Vans.
Is he wearing them? Poor people shoes.
Derek is like he's like a shoe connoisseur.
He's a shoe icon, is what
He
the
is.
ladies call it.
Sneakers,
That's
boots.
it.
doesn't
Click
matter.
like, subscribe us.
Hit the bell.
Have fun. Go check out the stores.
Glow up.
See, idiot.